everyone, this is Eileen from Eileen Stuffs, and today we are going to be working our paycheck for our March 1st budget. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. I am a cash budgeter and stuffer here on YouTube, and this year I am really focused on paying off debt and building up a little bit of an emergency fund. So if that is something that you're interested in and you haven't already, please consider subscribing below. We have our check for the first, so something I'm learning is that my first paycheck is going to be the one that has more bills coming out of it, mostly because of the rent. And the middle of the month paycheck is always going to have a little bit of leeway because my bills aren't nearly as much in the middle of the month, which means just even going by what I got paid this time, there's not really going to be any extra money towards my emergency fund or my winter fund or even my mom, but that's probably going to have to be something that comes out of the middle of the month paycheck, so it might become a once in a month thing, and that might also include snowball payments. We're going to go ahead and jump right into this. I will zoom you in. This is going to cover the period of March 1st through March 15th. My March 1st pay was $3,607.50. Not too bad. I am going to go ahead and minus out estimated taxes. So this period, I think I'm going to do about $800. So we have 3,607.50 minus 800 for taxes. So that will leave me with $2,807.50. Plus I do have a rollover of $109.57. So that leaves me with a total budget of $2,917.07. This was poorly planned. I'm trying to write bigger so it shows up easier on camera, but I didn't plan this very well, so it got a little messy. But $2,917.07 is what we are working with. And now we're going to bring this down to zero. So first things first, rent is $1,700. This is going to be small because I wrote too big again, I think, where I didn't leave room for me to write tallying going down, but I'm just going to do it for myself because whenever I double check, I look at those numbers. So after rent, it leaves me with $1,217.07. My phone is 107.11. It'll be 1109.96. My health insurance did go up a little bit this year, $57.64. So that'll leave me with $1,052.32. I have about one credit card bill I pay in the beginning of the month, which is $30. So that'll be $102.32. I have my violin, that's $33. So that brings me down to $989.32. Made a mistake here. So this was supposed to be gas in my car, and this was supposed to be my gas bill. But when I was writing the numbers out, I accidentally put the gas bill in the car section. So that's why it's off. But my gas bill for my house, just because it's the winter month, I guess, but it was $143.48. So that was a little bit high. That brings me to $845.84. My electric bill was a little bit better. It was only $66.20. I'm thinking most of the things I'm running in my house must be coming out of my gas more so than my electric, because my electric really hasn't went up at all. And once I pay that $66.20, it'll bring me down to $779.64. $50 for gas that I just put in my car, $729.64. My water bill pretty much stays the same every month, $75.48. Can pretty much count on about $75 a month for that. When I pay that, it gives me $654.16. I do have a little bit more easy pays than usual. So once I pay that, it's $535.52. And Riley is due for more dog food, so I'm going to take out $60 for her. So that brings me down to $475.52. The total of all these bills is $2,441.55. So like I said, it's going to be a lot more the hit on my first paychecks, but I already divide everything I like how everything's divided. So in my middle month, my bill was about $1,882. Yeah, so it's about $600 to $700-ish more. So definitely the middle of the month is going to be the ones where we do the extras, which is fine. And I had $475.52. Oh yeah, I needed to buy new workout sneakers. I was putting it off, but I ended up getting a blister on my ankle the other day when I was working out at the gym. I just realized I had to break down and buy a new pair of gym shoes, and then my belt broke, so it's kind of like things I really needed. But I did go to Ross for those, so I did get a deal, but the two still came out to $79. Went ahead and paid for that out of my checking account. I am going to deduct it though, so once all of this is paid, I will have $396.52. Okay. That's what we have to work with as far as extra money. Probably just gonna do my wallet. So I have food, home. There's actually a couple things I need for my house right now. And if I want to leave miscellaneous, thinking of just doing 20 towards the home. Because last paycheck I did 200. That was really nice, but I still have a lot of food in my freezer because I did buy a lot last week with the money. So I'm probably gonna knock food down to 160. And then 20 for the home items I need. And I'm just going to do a usual 20 for miscellaneous. So minus 160 for food, which is $236.52. 20 for my home items, which is $216.52. And then a 20 miscellaneous that I keep in my wallet. If I do that, that leaves me with $196.52. I could just keep that in the bank as my rollover because I always like to have that buffer. I say this every pay time, but it always seems like something comes up. I only get paid twice a month, so I have to really budget for half a month. And I don't always remember or consider everything, or things just pop up. There's always just something. I think I'm gonna stop here. So we're gonna do miscellaneous in the bank of $196.52. You know, the rest will just roll over to next pay period. Hopefully I covered all my bases because sometimes I forget home items I need and they come out of this bank fund, but I remembered to put some aside. I'm pulling out 200 in cash basically, and I'm just gonna do 20s and 50s. So there will not be a cash stuffing this paycheck. And yeah, that is it, you guys. We're gonna keep trucking. Not too much left over, but as I always say, the most important thing is you have enough money to pay your bills. I had the money I needed to pay my bills and a little extra. So we got what we need. You're going to be good until the 15th when we get paid again, and life is good because we can take care of ourselves. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend and a wonderful Sunday. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.